Hello friends, happy Friday. We finally made it. I feel like this was a very long week, like first week back, you know, for school, for us at least. We started back on Monday. And this was like our first week from being sick, like back on like working and stuff. So it was a week getting back in the groove of things, but it was a nice week. Plus a lot of decisions and everything with the house. I'm like, oh my gosh, today I finalized almost all the bathrooms. I have one bathroom left to pick out lights for and a mirror. And that's like it, I think. And a couple tile for that bathroom. It's so much like decorating. If you're an interior designer, hats off to you, my friend. It is tough. A lot of followers have been like, are you doing interior designing for other people? Can I hire you to do my house? I'm like, nope. The amount of money that I have to charge to make sure that my sanity stayed intact to do another house. Wow. It's tough work, especially when there's 6 bathrooms. Like, holy cow, what was I thinking? But super grateful, super excited. We're not on the home stretch as far as like, oh, we're going to move in next week. But I feel like we're on the home stretch of like decision making, I feel like. Tim Allen marries in Santa Claus 2. That's so funny and so like pinpointed. No one has ever told me that, but I know exactly who you're talking about. And funny enough, Tim Allen is actually... I don't talk about my real dad a lot, but Tim Allen actually looks and sounds almost exactly like my biological dad. It's really funny. Like everything is like Tim Allen. So Tim Allen has a very special place in my heart. So I'll take that. Thank you. Thank you, Rebecca. Oh no, Patty, I'm sorry. Oh, that's cruddy. Yeah, right? So much work. So I'm super excited to be live with you guys today. To be totally transparent, because I always love being honest with you guys, I totally don't feel like putting on makeup today. And I'm only doing it because I love you guys. And also because it's my job. But when I am feeling this way, I like to think of something new. I'm like, I don't really feel like doing this. So what I'm going to do is try something new. So I'm going to try to put on my concealer in a new way. In-person makeovers. I was doing that for a while, but then COVID happened and that was like very anti like in-person type thing. And doing makeup in person is tough because I don't have your colors on hand. I only have my colors and my mom's essentially. So what I have been doing is if you do purchase like the full like makeup kit, like primer, foundation, concealer, pressed powders, like the whole shebang from me, then yes, I could probably do an in-person and we would have to just like work out like that scenario. Also the hourly rate and everything. So short answer, yes, I could, but long answer, it would take you buying like the whole shebang. So, but if you're willing to do that, we could talk about it. So I'm going to take my collagen really fast. I've been doing this since we got the collagen live with you guys. I like to take it anytime before like 1, 2 o'clock because it does give you a little pep in your step. So taking it too close to bedtime will keep you up at night. So don't do that. Although I have been really liking the anti-appetite suppressant that's in it. I don't feel like I'm snacking throughout the day, which is really exciting. Hopefully that shows on the scale. And then I also have been really loving the results with my skin and just like how firm and glowy it's being. And also how impactful it's been on my psoriasis. So that's been an exciting journey to watch too. So gonna go ahead and take this. Yeah, Tracy, I would love to color match you for the stick. If you already wear the Serum Plus foundation, however, you can get the same color. You'll be the same shade. Oh, so I know. Yesterday's live, I was like blown away at how cold you guys were saying it's in Canada. I was like, holy cow, I didn't realize. When you think Canada, you don't think like super, super cold. At least I don't. But now I'm like, shoot. Oh, nice. You copied my look yesterday? That's great. Yes, Patricia. Definitely make sure you get the collagen. Okay, lesson learned. So I bend it in half and drink the rest, but yesterday I like, it went everywhere. So I'm going to be careful this time. All right. Dang it. Got it on my fingers. Hold on. It is like kind of sticky if you get it on your hands. So let me go wash my hands really fast. Hold on. I can't even open the door. Dang it. I gotta figure out how to fold it in half without getting it all over my hands. Why don't you just push it all from the bottom up? I do, but then it's like it like gets in the little pockets of like the packet. I should try like drinking it out of a straw. Okay. So collagen launches on the 24th. So it's not out yet, but it's going to be on the 24th. So make sure you set your alarms and timers and everything, because it is going to sell out. Like, this collagen is going to go viral. It is so good. It's a marine collagen, which is really exciting because our bodies already know how to digest that. So not only is it going to work faster than any other collagen that you could find, it's also a liquid collagen, which has a faster absorbent rate. So not only is it going to work faster, but it will absorb faster. You're going to see the fastest results taking this particular collagen. It also is 5,000 milligrams as opposed to the other ones that are far less on the market. So this has the most collagen packed into one packet, and you take one packet a day. And for a 30-day supply, if you don't do subscription, is $99. And then if you do the subscription, it makes it $89. And then if you want to do it every other day, you can get the 15 packet, which is $59. So lots of options as far as how to buy it. But again, the 24th, okay? 24th. And you're going to want to buy it right here on my website, which is rayahope.com. So to get started, my necklace and my lava beads, these are both from Bombshell Beads. My lava beads are actually on sale, and my necklace just launched today. And you can use my code to save on it, which I will leave you the link and the code in the comments. My cardigan is from Target. Piper. Hold on, now I have a cat. Come here. You guys want to see how big Piper's gotten? Look at this big cat. Say hi, Pipey. See, I'm here to mess things up. I'll have to capture June for you guys to show you how big she's gotten. Ow. Oh, there you are, June. Come here. You guys, ready to see the fattest cat? Look at it. Look how fat June got. She's so big. She's our big mama. Isn't that crazy? You guys remember when we got her? Look how big she is. But she still kept like her orange. So pretty. You're so pretty, June. All right, enough of the animals. Okay. They've been on a good one. Ryan has Mo, so they're like, no dogs are in the house, run. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. And like I said, we're gonna do a low maintenance makeup look, meaning that I'm not gonna do any foundation. So if you guys missed it, I was saying how I wasn't really feeling up to doing like full glam today, but I still wanted to put on makeup with you guys. So when I'm doing this like low maintenance makeup, I'm gonna use my concealer as concealer and coverage. So what I do with this is I'll basically just apply this wherever I feel like I need it, which for me, my trouble spots have always been like my hormonal cheek area, and of course my under eyes. So what I was gonna do for today's application is I was actually gonna use a, this one is called the Cream Shadow Brush, but it's very similar to a concealer brush. So I was gonna use this to apply. I think I used a lot to do it this way, but we're gonna make it work. And applying it this way is gonna help to thin out how much is going on. So this is actually a really good method if you have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles, because it's going to limit the amount that goes on there. So we're going to go ahead and go in with the concealer, or sorry, the cream shadow brush to apply. Thank you. I feel like my skin has gotten so much better since I started using the Unique skincare line. which is mostly all on sale this month, that's really, really exciting because it never usually goes on sale, like ever, let alone like the majority of it. Okay, so now that I kind of like worked that down, which this just thins out how much is like directly underneath my eye. Now I'm gonna use my blending bud and we're gonna just smooth out all of this. Now this concealer, because it does have peptides and caffeine in it, have a tendency to like set right away, which can make it just a little bit, not tough at all, but like it just takes a little bit more oomph with your blending bud to blend it out if you let it sit for too long. So you just want to pull on it a little bit, not harder, but just like a little bit more with some oomph. Yes, my necklace is brand new from Bombshell Beads. It launched today, and you can use my discount code on it as well. And then my lava beads are also from her. These are the ones that you can put essential oils on, which that is really cool, especially if you love essential oils. So powder collagen, I'm not going to say it doesn't work, but it takes a really long time to see results with powder collagen because your body doesn't digest it as fast as a liquid collagen would. So seeing results with a powder collagen, honestly, I'm trying not to be mean or rude, but in my personal opinion, a powder collagen is kind of a waste of money because by the time you see the results, you've already been so far deep into how much you've been paying for it. When you could get faster results, like it's making your money stretch faster and longer if you do a liquid collagen. All right, so now that we have our concealer spread on and spread thin, we just simply kind of took the edge off. Now it looks a little silly right now, but don't worry, I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna really set everything and make it look seamless. I'm gonna use my setting powder because I have oily skin and I don't want my concealer to crease or anything like that throughout the day. So I'm gonna use this in my under eye area and then wherever I get greasy, which is usually my forehead and my chin. So we're gonna use that, and this is also setting the concealer as well. I definitely do not have to say that to get paid at all. Okay, so gonna go ahead and apply like that and swish away any excess. Okay, hold on. Oh, nice, Virginia. Okay, Tasha. Gotta go. All right. So I went ahead and sweep that away. So that basically takes the majority of the product off, but simply is going to mattify those areas. And then it also is going to brighten up those areas. So a really good product to use to make as a brightener. But if you are more dry skin, you can use the Prime to Set powder, which has a water releasing technology in it, which helps your makeup, adds moisture in, which helps to kind of hydrate the areas. So it's less likely to look powdery or cakey or anything like that. I'll give you my cell phone case link, Candy, in the comments. So if you feel like your concealer is making your face white, I would go up one shade in your concealer. All right, so now, like I was saying, I'm gonna really even out my skin tone now. Already, it looks way better than it did a second ago when I had my concealer in some spots versus others. But now we're gonna go ahead and make sure everything looks super smooth. So I'm gonna use my pressed powder. So this pressed powder has shea butter and vitamin E and other really hydrating ingredients in it. Not only are you going to provide your skin with a really nice finish because it's so soft of coverage, and it also gives really, really good coverage on your skin, but it's gonna even out your complexion. So gonna go ahead and apply like this. And typically I only do like a patting motion when I'm putting on my pressed powder, but when I'm not wearing foundation and I'm only wearing concealer for coverage, I like to use this a little bit more, like again, another another product using a little bit more oomph to make sure that we have a little bit more coverage on with this than we would with our, because we're not using foundation. We're only using pressed powder and our concealer as coverage. Yes, I always prime, always, always. And the thing about priming too is it's gonna make your makeup match even better, and it's also going to help your face look softer and more even if you're putting on your primer beforehand, which everyone should be. So now for bronzer, we're gonna do our Beachfront Bronzer with our tapered blusher brush. And I'm using my contour to also make my makeup match even better, which is gonna add kind of like a bronzed effect. Just like that. And look at how it just like chisels out your skin. It really does so much for the overall structure of your face. So the Beachfront Bronzer is still in stock in the shade Sunset, and the tapered blusher brush is also available. We're gonna pop that right in there. And you can go a little bit lighter than I am with your contour. All just kind of is personal preference on how bold or how soft you love a good contour. But when I'm doing no foundation, I feel like I can go a little bit heavier with other things, like my pressed powder concealer, to kind of make up for that. Yay, awesome, Kaylee. Thank you. That means so much. I used the pressed powder in the shade Taffeta today. And then for bronzer, the shade Sunset is still available. And then for blush, we're going to use the shade Sisterly. And I'm going to pop that on the apple of my cheek, working up to the hairline. And this is going to kind of act as our blush and highlight in one, because this one has a really pretty iridescent sheen to it, which is really flattering on the skin and takes that two birds, one stone. So it acts as a highlight. The new bronzers, if and when they come back, the shade medium would be the closest to Hermosa. The new concealer that I applied was actually using a cream shadow brush. So applied it underneath the eye with a brush. And I really did like how soft this looks on my under eyes. Also feels very soft too. And if you missed it, I talked to you guys a lot the other day about how amazing our concealer is. It actually has a lot of the product, or a lot of ingredients that the Uplift Beauty Oil and the eye cream have in it. So it's like all of that all in one. So it's very healing, especially when you put it on like first and foremost. Like instead of doing foundation concealer, if you just do the concealer right on that area, you're getting all of the nutrients straight to the skin. And I feel like that is very, very healing. All right, so even when I'm doing like a no muss fuss kind of makeup look, I always do my brows. I feel like it's really important, especially if you have hooded eyes, because it gives you like a little mini eye lift by framing and filling in your brows. The new technique was with the cream shadow brush, so feel free to watch this on the replay. No, the Uplift Beauty Oil does not have cannabis in it. For the bronzer, honestly, Candy, once you try, you will be amazed at how simple it is, especially if you're using the same brushes that I am, like the tapered blusher brush. The shade Sunset is also still the lightest shade, so I feel like it's a really good stepping stone if you are new at doing a contour. And the bronzer has like a sheen to it, so it almost like blends, it does blend in with your blush really well. Yay, thanks, Jill. What did I miss? What brush I used for cheek highlight was this one. This is called the Setting Powder Brush, and I love this for blush. It applies so beautiful and so well. And then I'll show you guys the difference. See that? Look how much more like elevated this side of my face looks than this side. Doesn't look like I have so much more room for eyeshadow and things like that. It's amazing. It's like a little mini eye lift. And all I did was frame my eyebrows. Isn't that crazy? And I'm making the same expression. It really does look like so much lifted on that side. Yes, absolutely. And then like I said, the all of the skincare, almost all of the skincare, is on sale this month. So if you need a good skincare regimen, if you're like, okay, new year, new me, need to start taking care of my skin, highly recommend to invest in the skincare. Because the better your skin looks, the better your makeup's gonna look. That took actually a really long time for me to understand. I wasn't really raised in a house that like took care of our skin or like skincare in general. So like, for example, when I first started Unique, I was like, I don't need night cream. Night cream just, I don't know, made me remember my grandma putting like cream on her hands at night. Like, I didn't really understand that. And it wasn't until I was like, okay, that's it with my dark circles, because I was so frustrated and I was so sad about my dark circles that when I finally started taking care of them, remember, if you guys have been watching me for a amount of time, you remember how I used to use an orange color corrector underneath my concealer? Like, talk about a lot of product on your under eye. That was a time, you guys. And when I started taking care of my under eyes, the first product that I got was the eye cream, and holy cow. I'm sorry, the Uplift Beauty Oil. And holy cow, that really, really helps. So if you are like me, or were like me, or you are like how I was, get the Unique Eye Cream. I wish they had this when I first started, because I would have seen results so much faster. So eye cream, Uplift Beauty Oil, both those products on your under eye every single night. You will thank me, I promise. I know, right? Thank you. All right, for eyeliner, I'm doing the Precision Eyeliner in the shade Pristine, which is a white. And applying a white eyeliner on your eyes really does kind of give them a pop, and is a really easy trick to be able to kind of give your eyes like this elevated look. So I'm gonna just apply our white liner, which gives it kind of like an iridescent look. And going to now apply my eyeshadow, and we're gonna do something super, super easy. I'm gonna use my Shadow Shield, and I'm gonna use my palette 9. I'm gonna grab this color right here. This palette, you guys, just first and foremost, how amazing is this? It has all of the best neutral colors, and this palette is actually designed to be easy to use because all of the colors work together. Light, medium, dark, light, medium, dark. So it's lined up no matter which way you turn your palette, those three colors go together. So it makes doing eyeshadow, if you're new to eyeshadow, or maybe you're not, it makes it easy. So super, super good. So my assistant said, I have extremely dry skin and use it in the AM on the days where I feel moisture isn't enough. So she uses the Uplift Beauty Oil during the day. I personally do not, but I have more oily prone skin. So I think it really just depends on what type of skincare or skin type you are. So a really, really good part. And also another product that I personally know a lot of people use during the day is the Hydrating face mask. It's a face mask, but it actually absorbs into the skin, and you can actually use it as your daytime moisturizer. And it also has a blue tint to it, so it actually reduces and camouflages redness. So that's a hydrating face mask. So if you have dry skin, that's a really, really good product to grab. All right, so with this eyeshadow shade, which is the color, sorry, I should know this, Introverted, I'm just applying this all over the eyelid and into the brow. Just like that. Gonna go in with a little bit more. If you are applying it during the day, I would do your eye cream first. Actually, regardless, I'd do your eye cream first because it's faster absorbent. So I would do eye cream always first, and then Uplift Beauty Oil. Yes, I'll give you the link to my Shadow Shield. I've been loving it lately. It's like so nice and simple. Okay, so now that's done. Now let's go ahead and I'm gonna throw on my lips, but you guys, I'm just gonna use this. This is called the Lip Butter in the shade Casual Friday. And I love this thing. It is like a chapstick and lip gloss in one. And this color is so pretty. It's kind of like a brown. I'm gonna set my makeup. Which this is an important step, especially when you're doing this makeup look, because because it's gonna add moisture into your foundation, making it help it to expand and look super, super natural on the skin. So when you're using powders on your face, it's really important to make sure that you're using a setting spray on top of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and dry this. Yes, I'll give you the link to the shadow shield also. I put it in the comments, so make sure you have your comments showing. And then, of course, if you haven't tried this makeup yet, if you haven't tried the concealer or any of these products, comment color match. And I will send you a personal message here on Facebook and give you a full recommendation. So just comment color match down below and I'll private message you. Or you can always message me, which click that little blue and white box and it'll start a message between just you and I. So now I'm using my lash primer, and this is going to be a really important step, especially if you want your lashes to look longer. So what this does is it helps to extend the lashes, and then it also hydrates the lashes as well, which is really important. How to use a hydrating mask. So you apply it on your skin, like probably a dime size amount, and you'll just massage in. That's it. You won't rinse it off. The hydrating face mask is the only one that you won't rinse off. You just apply and then rub in the residue. And then if you're using it as your daytime moisturizer, you will apply just like I said, but instead of letting it sit on the skin, you just massage in. So you'll use a little bit less if you're using it during the day as your daytime moisturizer. And then if you're using it at night, you can go like hog wild with it. And like I said, it does have a blue tint to it, so it really helps to extinguish any redness in your skin. So really good if you have eczema or rosacea. All right, so now for this mascara. This is my favorite mascara I've ever used. Like not just with Unique, but like ever, period. It gives your lashes the most length and volume ever. It also has argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it. So it makes your lashes grow while you're wearing it. And ready for the best part? You hold the silver portion and then twist off the top. It has a teeny tiny little wand attached, which is super easy to use to reach as hard to reach eyelashes, like the inner corner. And a pro tip is that if you have really small lashes, you could actually start off using the smaller wand and then use the bigger wand after. Just like that. All right, and that's it, you guys. We are done. And this makeup look, if I wasn't live, would take me maybe 3 minutes to do. It is that easy and that fast to do. And it is perfect for those days when you don't feel quite like getting ready, like today. There we go. I'll stand up and show you guys my whole look, but voila. What is the daytime serum and the nighttime serum? Nancy messaged me and I'd love to give you a full recommendation and I can kind of explain in better depth what each one should be used for. And then someone asked what was on my lips, and I'm wearing the lip butter and the shade Casual Friday, which so pretty. So it is kind of like a chapstick. So this would be something that I would like carry with me throughout the day to reapply. But when you're like in the mood for not really wearing makeup, I typically will only put on my mascara, my mascara on the top lashes because it really kind of gives you that doe-eyed effect. But look at how that white eyeliner really pops. Doesn't it really draw your attention into the eyes? White eyeliner is the simplest little trick to be able to throw on and feel like you really like gave yourself a doe-eyed look. But super simple, zero foundation. All we have on is our Skin Solution Concealer in the shade Lace. And I did this on my under eyes, which I did a new trick on applying. I used the cream shadow brush to apply. And then I set it with our pressed powder all over for additional coverage. And then we did the bronzer and the blush in Sisterly for a contour, highlight, and blush all in one. And then we did our brows and we threw on just one color from our palette 9 and our lip butter, and that's it. Super simple. And then we have this like cute, let me stand up. Cute little edgy look. Isn't that easy? Have my little combat boots on, warm and cozy. Have this long cardigan from Target. And then my necklace and my bombshell beads are all from, bombshell beads, sorry. My bombshell beads and my necklace are from Bombshell Beads. So that was it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Make sure to message me here on Facebook if you guys have any questions or need to be color matched. Make sure you click that share button in your bottom left-hand corner if you enjoyed this. And lip butter was Casual Friday. Love these. They're like a chapstick and lip gloss all in one, and they wear beautifully. So I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.